say just on behalf of everyone is probably my solo album was the biggest inspiration for our new record, Everyone's a Star.
I'll leave you with this. I think if we're talking about it, my solo album is probably like the main influence and probably the thing that everyone's the most obsessed with right now.
What's been your inspiration lately? What have you been listening to? What got you in the mood for Not Okay?
We always create from a place of like thinking about how it's going to be in a live setting. Our whole, goal to create music is to play it live to our fans and keep making our show better every time we come back. And, it's always super important for us to be entertaining and reinvent ourselves. So, we listen to the scope of music we listen to is actually insane. And everybody has such a different, taste in music. But it's funny, we almost subconsciously create, we always come back and we actually are on a similar page.
Sure, you've seen some of the reviews that, they've called it phenomenal. Other people have said this has sort of redefined you as a band. Do you agree with that?
Couldn't agree more. Yeah.
I actually saw some of the reviews. They added an extra star.
And I agree with
to a certain degree. Like when you're in a band, when you're an artist, you have to be some level of delusional, to be able to believe in something that isn't created yet. And when you're creating it, and like, creating an environment for people to find something to believe in and to find hope in. I think you have to be a little bit crazy.
Is there something about this album that you are most proud of?
Yeah, most proud of my hair. Woke up like this. We really like saw the whole vision out, like musically and aesthetically and visually, all of that, and it feels like our most complete product.
Yeah,
which is really, really exciting. It feels like the most five sauce thing that we've done since, I guess, our last album. But like, it feels like it has that youthful spirit that we grew up with, that Australian sort of like punk energy behind it, but obviously in a very pop world because we're a pop band. I'm really proud of that. Really proud that we saw that vision all the way through.
Just because you brought up your hair, I was asking people in my office, what would be one question they would have if they could ask Five Sauce anything, and they said how much hairspray goes into your hair every day?
There isn't more gel.
It's less than you would think. My hair is naturally
pretty resilient.
Yeah, it's naturally pretty buoyant. Yes, thank you. It's naturally pretty buoyant.
You didn't said it.
It's not a crazy man. That was the big question, was it, around the office? Liquid cement.
There's a little bit of liquid cement in there, just a touch.
And you could probably tell Luke's actually ingested some of the liquid cement too.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have been together since high school. If you could go back in time and talk to your younger selves, anything you would tell them?
Yeah. We've always tried to trust our own opinion on what our band should do and the direction we should go. And I would double down and tell our younger selves to trust in ourselves even more than we did. And know that our direction is unique and it isn't comparable to other people's journeys. It's only our journey, and this has been a unique one. So I'd tell us to listen to our intuition.
You just dropped the video for Telephone is Busy. Sort of walk me through that, sort of the inspiration, sort of the creativity behind that video.
Yeah, this album was all about creating these massive, larger-than-life characters for ourselves. And obviously in that video, it's our heads being inflated, our egos blowing up for this big, crazy music video. And it's us talking about, metaphorically becoming these characters for this record, Everyone's a Star. And, if you dive into the concept, we really have the main thing we've been doing is bringing this project to real life. Everything's so online these days, but we've been getting out there in the world and doing these crazy events like Walk of Fame induction. Been driving around in our pink limo and doing gigs and all these crazy things. So we want to kind of communicate through the Telephone Busy video that, we're these larger than life characters and you can come and see us in real life.
How have fans changed in your sort of trajectory? Like are new fans that you just get now different than the fans that have been with you for 13, 14 years?
I think we see a ton of familiar faces along the way, which is awesome. And, there are some new faces too. And I think that's what's really interesting about our band is we've had so many different kind of eras and different, parts of our career that have let new people in. For us getting to come back to Canada, it's been a while since we've been there. Since like 20, I can't even remember the last time it was. Yeah, it's been a minute. So
Canadian crowds are
crazy. Yeah,
the best way.
They're good.
Very good. Very goated.
Very goated.
Speaking of this world tour, have you guys started planning it yet?
We've got some good plans. We've seen the stage layout, but for anyone who did see the last 5 seconds of Summer Show, it's like that. But if
the guys with the big heads and telephone busy video made a show.
Yeah. It's like our last show, but made by those guys.
There's always sort of like a thing that happens in each concert, whether it's Sabrina Carpenter arresting somebody or, role model bringing a Sally up. Is there anything that you guys have planned as sort of an interactive or anything like that?
Yeah. There is.
We're gonna do both those things.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna
perfect.
do both, but it's gonna be like the best version of whoever those guys are.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, but like way
Better,
way better, and like way more like online interaction.
way more. Viral.
Yeah, way more viral.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we're doing that,
Right.
what they're doing, but like better and more viral, and yeah.
Yes, the plan.
I'm going to give you some career numbers. I want you to tell me which one means the most to you. 18 million albums sold, 10 billion streams, or 6 million tickets.
6 million tickets.
Wow, that's actually
And that's just in Canada.
That's just in. That's amazing. It's about connection. It's about actually getting people in the room to experience the music. Apps and sales and all these things are commodities and they're numbers, but really what we feel is the gigs when we're in the room with our fans, and what it's actually about from the beginning, starting as a live band, is about the shows. So, but all the sales and stuff, they're amazing, but it's really all I think about is our resilience to continue making music no matter what. And when we hear that, we feel proud of it, but we don't really look back too much. We're a very present band, and we're very grateful for the opportunities we have today.
Yeah, we started as a live band in a garage, so to play to that many people that was the whole dream.
So I'm just going to ask you a topic, and you tell me something that you're obsessed with in that topic. So first, TV show.
Simpsons.
You're obsessed with The Simpsons.
Yeah,
really.
It's my number one obsession.
It's that The Simpsons is your.
I'm obsessed with South Park, dude. I think they're the most punk rock
They are.
show.
Food.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
You're
Oh.
obsessed with
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm in New York today. A couple of bacon, egg, and cheese will get me through.
You're like a boiled egg kind of guy. Boiled eggs.
Love my boiled eggs.
Yeah,
I
you
love,
like
deviled eggs.
I love
Yeah, good.
honestly I love poutine. Poutine's like one of my
It
favorite.
is actually good. Yeah.
Like chips, gravy, cheese curds. Like what else do you want?
I love making a makeshift poutine over here in the US. Just getting some whatever's closest to the darkest sauce. Just putting it on some chips.
Yeah.
Place to travel.
I love going to Toronto in the middle of winter. It's my favorite, just stomping around in the snow, getting chilly.
Dude, I remember I thought I had frostbite on my hands after being outside for literally 10 minutes in Toronto.
I actually do love Montreal.
Music.
There's this new band, 5 Seconds of Summer.
Oh, I've heard of them.
They're this really terrible Australian band, but there's this
Yeah.
one guy in the band. I think he's got red hair or something. I'm just obsessed.
I think it's a
And-
biking
yeah,
I think he's so thick, and he's got these
also
really
very-
weird friends.
I gotta
He's
say,
got these 3 really weird friends.
I gotta
who
say,
just
it's probably my solo album. Super obsessed with that, and so are a lot of people. So
Right.
yeah,
That's sick.
yeah.
Didn't know you had it.
Oh yeah,
Check it out.
yeah. Everyone else knows about it, so I don't know what you say.
I say just on behalf of everyone, is probably my solo album was the biggest inspiration for our new record. Everyone's star.
And I'll leave you with this. I think if we're talking about it, my solo album is probably the main influence and probably the thing that everyone's the most obsessed with right now.
Actually, if we just want to talk about my solo record, we could probably just do it.
Sure. Yeah, just zoom in on you. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Mike, you could probably.
I'm attacking.
Thank you for having us. We
Peace.
appreciate it. We'll see you in Canada. We can't wait to get back there. The shows are amazing. Hope you love the new tunes. I'll see our fans there.
Bye.